the idea of emotional cheating kind of feels vague because physical cheating is pretty cut and dry, right? Like you can draw a hard line. What does emotional cheating mean to you? Like, what does that look like? What would be the no, that's cheating?
Someone doesn't feel comfortable enough as a partner to come to you with an issue to resolve it. So they're looking outside of it to find a solution or find some type of emotional relief.
So if you're not the first person,
it doesn't have to be the first person, but
yeah,
you know, both of you guys are in the same relationship, so you should be able to open up. Hey, I don't like this. I don't like that. Because, you know, as you guys probably know, in your relationships, you don't go to your mom and dad to talk about this. You go to, there's only a very few definitive people you can go to talk about certain aspects in your relationship that will keep you accountable just as much as they'll keep them accountable. Because let's say you go to someone and they're on your side, they're not going to give you the right viewpoint. You need to have someone that
people who will also call you out in your shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's super important to have.
Yeah, we can swear now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Joe's like, shit. You know, it's interesting. Like, you know, for me, and this is only like one portion of what I think emotional cheating could be. I always felt like it was something that you would feel uncomfortable if your partner saw. Like if it was some version of communication with someone else that your partner, like you didn't want your partner to see in some respect, or would feel ashamed if they saw it.
Like felt like you had to hide it or delete it or.
Yeah. And that's not obviously the only version of it, but like when it comes to mind of what emotional cheating is for me, that's a section of it. What do you think about that?
I think that's like yes, I would totally agree that if there's anything that I'm ever like, if I'm with a partner and I'm like, I don't want them to see that, I'm like, why wouldn't I? Like that would be a huge red flag, or vice versa. Where I think it has to kind of be an open policy. And if there's stuff that you're hiding, like you should talk about that.
Yeah. What do you think emotional cheating is, Joe?
I don't know.
Just on the spot.
Yeah, I know. I often ask these questions because I'm like, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where you like know it when you feel it. But I think if you are going to people outside of like, if you are in a committed romantic relationship with someone and you are going to people outside of that and not talking to the person who you're in the relationship with about what's going on consistently, and like if you're going to one person, I don't know, that feels like it could cross some lines.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Depending on the situation, but it still feels very vague to me.